Good evening, everybody. This is Max This is DexTrader.com. This is the 13th of August, and we're about to get started here with some late night trading with the Trading or Crawling with Max. This is the second edition today here on the 13th. Just a quick read of the market. We have a downtrend here on the Auto USD. Clear, then we just have that first pullback here. The only thing I don't like about this is that the pullback really came back above this area. I want to see that if we do get an arrow, I would really like to see that arrow. Let me try to do this again. Right around this area down below, right? I'd like to see the price be just light about there and an arrow really strong there. This one would be then a check to go ahead. We have a nice down trend here happening on the Euro USD. We're under that support area now, under the resistance area. Consolidated for about 5 or 6 minutes here. Give me a little bit of a pullback action here, which is a little block and tackle look. So I want to see a down arrow right around here. If I see that being underneath the support and resistance, I feel very good about coming down into that zone and grabbing this one. This one would also be a nice little check mark in our cap. The rest, you know, we do have a nice little, also a very slow meandering downtrend here with a little bit of consolidation, but sort of started to go in its way. The pullback started to happen right around here. Looking pretty good. Now, this one had already done a massive pullback, which broke structure and then started to go back down again. But again, I don't like really where this was going. Let's see what this, yep, that's what I was afraid of. We might be switching around on that one. And yep, it looks like they've all broke structure. Here broke a little structure. This one I'm not so much worried about them breaking structure. If it turns around somewhere up here, I'd be okay. I don't think this one's going to meet all the way up here to turn around. But it could turn around right about there, here at this structure right here. That's what we would be looking for. So I'm going to wait, pause the video for about 5 minutes. We'll try to come back and see if we do get something. I'm glad I didn't get into this one here because this would have definitely hurt. This one would have been a definite loss. So this is what I mean by paying attention to the structure as we go. Okay, as this one popped in, we could have taken this first signal here, would have been up around there. Definitely a clear win. And of course some pullback. And then the first arrow popping in here would have definitely been a win. It would have came up to just substructure right there. That 110.64 with a definite clear win from that one. But again, getting into those, I just got into the market here just a minute ago. So that's if I look back into history. Okay, but because we broke that structure right there, the heavy structure from right here, you know, we didn't get into this one because it really started to break structure right on here on this first little pullback. Broke structure right there, and look at that. If we would have stayed true to getting into every signal that goes past pullback, this would have been the arrow. But this wasn't pullback now. This was a breaking of the structure, and that's why we didn't get into that. Okay, hope this helps. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Okay, looks like we got into this trade. I had to get on it very quickly. We were coming back in on the trade, got in at 72.71 off of that support and resistance area. I got about 44 seconds left here on the trade. 72.71, 72.70.05 it's sitting at. It's about a half a pip off. I'd really like to see it go to 72.69, which would be really comfortable for me. Let's see what's happened. We've got about 28 seconds. Got into this trade really quickly off of this support and resistance line after it punched through, using it as a backdrop for it. About 10 seconds left. Looks like we're holding out pretty good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and very, very close. But still, again, the numbers are the numbers, right? When we run the numbers, if we look back here, 1, 2, 3, really resisted a lot of entry. Came back in, push, came back in, push, kept down pretty strong. So we got into another trade. This is a little bit more advanced trading style than we're normally used to dealing with. We're usually dealing with that definite uptrend, but this is such a powerful support and resistance area that once it pierced up and pushed through, two arrows coming in, showing it underneath. I didn't do it on this one, as you see, because they were both above the support line, which would then this would be a support line. Up here was the resistance line, so it was below it and heading down from that. But because both of this was up, I didn't do it. Could it have still worked? Yeah, absolutely. If I was looking to keep maybe like keep it under 72 or 27.61 in that area. But again, this worked out just fine. We made another great trade. I'm in a daily trade as well, or I'm working on a daily trade, sitting at 1403. We're looking to get to 1420. Got about 2 hours left. But that's for different webinars. I'm going to pull up my account here, hit my history. I do this in all the videos that we have to show that it's a live account. And this is what we've been trading for the day. Right there. As you can kind of see, this is only my second trade for the day. I don't look to do a lot of trades. Why? Because this is that video that we're doing that is all about just minimalistic ways of getting into the trades, but also just we're not looking to get into a lot. Let me get to my crawl trades here. That was from last month. Here we go. So this is the second. Remember, we just started this series here as of today. I'm going to grab that information there, put it right there. There's $28 one. Let's get over to what the notes were. SR double hour arrow below. Sell. Working W pickup. There you go. Okay. So just a little bit of notes that I keep in there so far for today. 56 bucks. Not too bad. Once we get up, I mean, this could have been a $280 day if I was still trading the 200 or the 10 contracts. But again, I knocked my account down to $1,000 so you guys could see me work my way back up. The current balance is $10.57 with a reserve of $71 because I have this working order on for the dailies that is on right now, right here for the Euro. For the Euro USD. So you can kind of see that we're on board there. Excuse for the tonality there. That's for the signals themselves. I'm only looking at perfect trades here for the Euro USD and for those pairs. I'm Max. This is Dex. I'm done for the day. I made my money. Wipe my hands clean. Now off for tomorrow. Guys, take care. Talk to y'all soon. See you next time. And as always, trade well.